Okay, folks, how are we doing? It's a Saturday afternoon, and it's August 2020. Why does that mean anything? Because August is the official 15-year anniversary of KatDaddy55. Before that, I had done, I've been in bands, done shows under a number of other names. I had more aliases than someone on America's Most Wanted. I'm going to do a bunch of little oddball tunes that I've come to like a lot over the years. First one, this is a very old Carl Perkins tune. George Thorogood recorded it. A number of people have taken a stab at it. My little cheat sheet. Because my ADD will present itself. Trust me, I know these things. We're going to start this song called Restless, Carl Perkins. How'd you like it, folks? Well, walked up to the window, said, "Give me a ticket, please. Where you going, mister? That's alright with me, yeah, I'm just restless. Gotta get on out of town. Take me where that living's easy. Now, people, that's where I'll be bound. I'm traveling light, might be traveling far. Nothing out of clothes on my back. This cigarette guitar, I'm just restless. Gotta get on out of town. Take me where that living's easy. Oh, people, that's where I'll be bound. Now tell that driver, put his big foot on that gas. Run this big bus, long as it lasts, I'm just restless. Gotta get on out of town. Take me where that living's easy. Oh, people, that's where I'll be found. When now I walked up to that window, said, "Give me a ticket, please. Where you going, mister? People, that's alright with me, I'm just restless. Gotta get on out of town. Now take me where that living's easy. Oh, people, that's where I'll be bound. Oh, take me where that living's easy. Oh, now that's where I'll be found." And then we go to the first album, 1980, I think. Across the pond, over the seas, 4 guys, 3 guys, 4 if you live in my world. From Massapequa, Long Island, NYC. A lot of people, that was their first taste of rockabilly. A song from the first Stray Cats album called Fishnet Stockings. My sweet baby wears fishnet stockings. When she gets bopping and there ain't no rocking. Bop bop doo bop, fishnet stockings. Ooh wop doo bop, when she's rocking. Bop bop doo bop, ain't no stopping. Rocking with baby in fishnet stockings. When she got a pair in pink, got a pair in red. When she puts the blackers out, she makes me lose her head. Bop bop doo bop, fishnet stockings. Ooh bop doo bop, fishnet stockings. Bop bop doo bop, ain't no stopping. Rocking with my baby in fishnet stockings. My sweet baby wears fishnet stockings. When she got stopping and there ain't no bopping. Bop bop doo bop, fishnet stockings. Doo wop doo da, when she's rocking. Bop little baby, there ain't no stopping. Rocking with my baby in the fishnet stockings. Short but sweet. What else can we say? Well, we can say a lot. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Trying to find a key. The original one-man rock and roll band. His name was Hassel Atkins. Well, come on, baby, I'll show you how. Come on, baby, I'll show you how. we'll do it hot and we'll do it fast. We'll do it hot, we'll do it fast. Come on, baby, do the chicken walk. Push in, push out, push in, push out, push in, push out, push in, push out. Up, 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 chicken walk. Let's walk, walk, walk. Now do yourself from head to toe. Do yourself wherever you go. Do yourself from head to toe. Do yourself wherever you go. Bop, 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 it's a chicken walk. Now come on, baby, I'll show you how. Come on, baby, I'll show you how. We'll do it hot and we'll do it fast. We'll do it hot, we'll do it fast. Bop, 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 do the chicken walk. Now bop, 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 do the chicken walk. The original one-man band, original rockabilly band, Hassel Atkins. Check them out. It's all over YouTube. He was a wild one. He was a madman. I bear no resemblance to that whatsoever. This song, let's see, what can I tell you about this song that you might actually care about? It goes back, it's a Ray Charles song originally. The Everly Brothers put it on one of their early albums, and I first heard it in my very first band in 1974. The song called Leave My Woman Alone. Well, now you don't have to get into trouble if you don't want. You don't have to get into trouble if you don't want. You don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. Well, Lester, I've heard you're a playboy. You got women all over town. If I catch you try to sweet talk my now, little girl, I'm gonna lay your money down. Now, if you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. Just leave my woman alone. I hear that you got a penthouse, got a brand new 57 too. If I catch you trying to do some work on my sweet gal, I'm gonna do some work on you. Because you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble if you don't want. You don't have to get into trouble if you don't want. You don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. Leave my woman alone. Well, listen, I don't want no trouble. No, I really do not want to fight. All you gotta do is stay away from my sweet gal, and then now things'll be alright. Now if you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. If you don't want, you don't have to get into trouble. You just leave my woman alone. Oh, you just leave my woman alone. All right, Ray Charles, Everly Brothers, for those of you who find those things important. This is a fun one. This is a theme song to one of the absolute, one of the worst movies ever made. I actually found it one night. I sat through it, except for this little theme song composed in 1962 for all of you rock and roll trivia buffs by one Frank Zappa. It was his first professional gig, movie scoring gig, he said. This is kind of a fun one. I do something a little malicious, little mischievous here. I use a very, very famous intro to set this one up just because it's fun. So if I was in a bar and I was really in a mischievous mood, wanted to be sure, see if people were paying attention or not, what I would probably do is I would do something like, right? Everybody thinks they know what song's coming. But as soon as I'd step up to the microphone, they'd be going, they'd be having those what they call WTF moments. Yes, he's the world's greatest sinner. Well, it's the world's greatest sinner. Well, now the sinner is a winner. You know he sure ain't no beginner. Rotten to the call, people, you can say no more. He's the world's greatest sinner. Yes, it's the world's greatest sinner. It's the world's greatest sinner. And the sinner is a winner. It sure ain't no beginner. Well, rotten to the call, people, you can say no more. He's the world's greatest sinner. Well, now, if you never sinned before, well, you know what I mean. But if you see the sinner walking across your floor, well, he's the meanest person that I've ever seen. Yes, it's the world's greatest sinner. Yes, it's the world's greatest sinner. And now the sinner is a winner. And he sure ain't no beginner. Rotten to the call, you can say no more. Rotten to the call, you can say no more. It's the world's greatest sinner. Yes, he's the world's greatest sinner. Yes, he's the world's greatest sinner. Yes, a Frank Zappa number. Speaking of Frank Zappa, this is a fun one. I've been dying to try this one for decades, and I keep forgetting about it. And this afternoon, I said, well. Actually, I said, well. This is a song, believe it or not, from 1935. Actually predates the history of rock and roll, rockabilly. Why is it in this set list, KatDaddy? Those of you who know me have already figured out the answer. But this song got somewhat famous in 1971 when a very famous personality by the name of John Lennon, along with Yoko Ono, crashed a Frank Zappa gig at, I think it was the Fillmore East in New York. And they did a couple songs. This was the first song John sang. Yoko did some screaming, wailing, primal screaming, whatever you want to call it. That was not my cup of tea. But this is kind of a fun little tune. It was from the blues era. It was recorded by a guy named Big Joe Williams. Well, you know I love you, baby, please don't go. You know I love you, baby, please don't go. You know I love you, honey child, nothing that I wouldn't do for you right now. No, I love you, baby, please don't go. You know I need you, baby, please don't go. You know I love you, baby, please don't go. You know I love you, honey child, nothing that I wouldn't do for you right now. No, I love you, baby, please don't go. There's another verse, but except for one word difference, it's the same, so we'll keep that one a little short. These days we have very short attention spans. I know I do. This is a fun one. This song originally, for those of you who care about this, some of us do. Some of you are going, just get on with it, KatDaddy. I think you know better. Song was, I think, come 1947, if I remember my rock and roll trivia. The fun part about this song was originally the words were alleged to be drinking wine, mother lover, and because I have to tell Google that this is somewhat acceptable for kids, we're going to leave that part out. It was changed slightly, recorded in 1949. A lot of people have done this in the rockabilly world. Jerry Lee Lewis did a couple versions, had a hit with it in 1973. Kid Rock did a version on a Sun Records tribute. If you punch it up all over YouTube, you'll get more hits than you want to think of. More hits than a junkie looking for coke. We're not down in New Orleans where everything's fine. All them cats just drinking that wine, drinking that mess from a pure delight. They can't stop the drunk, they were screaming all night, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie. Pass that bottle to me. Well, you got a nickel, people, I got a dime. Let's get together and buy some wine. Walk over here, walk over there, doing Mac mess, doing it everywhere, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie. Pass that bottle to me. Buy it by the gallon, buy it by the quart, buy blackberry, or you're doing things fine. Slipping on the windows and knocking on the doors. Hop, 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 keep screaming for more. Drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie. Pass that bottle to me. Well now, wine, 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 blackberry, wine, 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 elderberry, wine, 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 bar sherry, wine, 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 half and half, wine, wine, pass that bottle to me. Now down in New Orleans where everything is fine, people all their cats just drinking that wine, drinking that mess from a pure delight. Get drunk, then they're screaming all night, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie, drinking wine, drinking wines for the oldie. Pass that bottle to me. Drinking wines for the oldie, pass that bottle to me. Another rock and roll classic, done by me. Let's see, what do I wish to do here? Okay, oh, this is a fun one. This is one of the last songs recorded by Buddy Holly. Not sure if I did this on one of my other sets or not, but I just feel like playing it again. If I have, forgive me. Some of you know how to fast forward. Nah, I'm not one of them. Well, you're the one who's causing my blues. You're the one I don't want to lose. You're the one that I'd always choose. You're the one that's meant for me. Oh, you're the one who is thrilling me so. You're the one I can't let you go. You're the one I'm loving you so. You're the one that's meant for me. Sometimes you make me feel so bad, you make me cry deep in my heart. I feel like an actor in a play who doesn't get the part. You're the one who's thrilling me so. You're the one I can't let you go. You're the one I'm loving you so. You're the one that's meant for me. You're the one that I'm thinking of. You're the one that I'll always love. You're the one I'm sent from heaven above. You're the one that's meant for me. Well, now sometimes you make me feel so sad. You make me cry deep in my heart. I feel like an actor in a play who doesn't get the part. You're the one who's thrilling me so. You're the one. I can't let you go. You're the one. I'm loving you so. You're the one that's meant for me. You're the one that's meant for me. You're the one that's meant for me. Alright, one of the last songs recorded by Buddy Holly. If you find it on YouTube, there's a gentleman doing hand claps in a couple of later verses. That gentleman was the late great Waylon Jennings. 14 years old, he had joined Buddy Holly on tour. Oh, let's see. Oh no, he's not going to do a blues, is he? Yeah, it depends on your point of view. This was recorded by Gene Vincent. Well now, I like it better there. Went out 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5. That's how long that she's been gone. That's how long I cried. 5 days, 5 days since you walked out the door. Now won't you please come home? I couldn't stand 5 more. The first day after she left me, I laughed and told my friends she'd be back before the sun would set over again. 5 days since you walked out that door. Baby, please come home. I couldn't stand 5 more. Well, now the second day after she left me, I started to have my doubts. I wonder if she's really gone. She really had checked out. 5 days since you walked out the door. Now don't you please come home. I couldn't stand 5 more. The third day after she left me, I really started to sweat. She should have seen back days ago. She ain't got back yet. 5 days since you walked out the door. Oh, won't you please come home? I couldn't stand 5 more. Well, now the fourth day after she left me, I started to watch the door. Before the day was over, I began to walk the floor. 5 days since you walked out the door. Now won't you please come home? I couldn't stand 5. 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5. Little ditty from Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. 5 days, 5 days. Okay, this is a fun one. I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago, we flipping the channels and we came across a movie on a classic movie channel. I won't tell you which one because they haven't given me a sponsorship. You can figure it out. And who do I see in it but good old Sheriff Taylor, Andy Griffin himself. And he's got this little ditty playing in the background while he's watching 18-year-old Lee Remick do her thing on the celluloid. Fun little tune. It's called Mama Guitar. Well, hey mama, well it's a mama guitar. Hey mama, oh mama, I love my mama guitar. You know a mama guitar beats a woman every time. You know a mama guitar beats a woman every time. You can tease her, you can squeeze her, you can throw her on the floor. Thump her, you can stumble, and she'll only cry for more. A mama guitar beats a woman every time. Well now, hey mama, well it's a mama guitar. Hey mama, you know I love my mama guitar. Hey, a mama guitar beats a woman every time. Well, a mama guitar beats a woman every time. You can tease her, you can squeeze her, you can throw her on the street. Take her on your travels and she never has to eat. Mama guitar beats a woman every time. Hey mama, hey mama, yes it's a mama guitar. Hey mama, oh mama, you know I love my mama guitar. And a mama guitar beats a woman every time. And a mama guitar beats a woman every time. Thumper, you can thump her, you can make them down do. Even chick drinking and down and down to do. A mama guitar beats a woman every time. You just tell the amphetamines wore off. You, oh hey mama, well it's a mama guitar. Hey mama, well I love my mama guitar. Yes, a mama guitar beats a woman every time. Yes it does, yes, a mama guitar beats a woman every time. You can squeeze her, you can tease her, you can play her when she's blue. If the strings get rusty, throw her in for new. Mama guitar beats a woman every time. Well now a mama guitar beats a woman every time. Yes, a mama guitar beats a woman every time. Whew, all right. Got a few more here. This one is actually from 1980. Uh-oh. You're not going to lay no heavy metal or progressive rock on us, are you, KatDaddy? Oh, I think you know better. Anyway, if you remember a band called Brownsville Station, best known for a song that they knew Motley Crue would need about 15 years after they recorded it, or at least 10. The lead gentleman who's no longer with us, named Cubby Coda, he came up with this little kind of Buddy Holly-ish sounding tune. I've always liked it, and I was going to get around to playing it in the shows, never did, so now's as good a time as any. Tight jeans, hot love, good boogie, in a V8 Ford is all I need to keep me satisfied. Tight jeans, hot love, good boogie, in a V8 Ford, keep on rocking, Lord, till the day I die. Well, come a little mama, let's rock tonight. Come a little mama, don't treat me right. Come a little baby, let's save my soul. Come a little baby, let's rock and roll. Tight jeans, hot love, good boogie, in a V8 Ford, all I need to keep me satisfied. Well now come on little mama, don't treat me right. Come a little mama, don't hold me tight. Come a little mama, don't save my soul. Come a little baby, let us rock and roll. Tight jeans, hot love, good boogie, in a V8 Ford, all I need for me to be satisfied. I'd rockin' till the day I die. I'm gonna keep on rocking till the day I die. All right, little Cubby Coda there. Okay, this is one, if you saw my Facebook a couple days ago, I threw this one, a quick version of it on using the little webcam camera that's not 100% high quality. Yes, I sometimes do have standards. I know it's hard to believe, but KatDaddy55 does have standards occasionally. Anyway, these are a couple of tribute to Chuck Berry songs. First one is from 1968 on the very first Steppenwolf album that I bought. I did pay for it eventually. And so a tribute to Chuck Berry, and then found this clip on YouTube a few years ago. Guys, they call themselves Grouchy Like Riley, Grumpy Like Riley. I still can't get it straight in my head, but they're fun. And as you know, I like to play the kind of Chuck Berry licks on the guitar. That's about the extent of my lead guitar ability. Those of you who have suffered in bands with me know that all too well. First song's called Berry Rides Again. Second one's called Ain't No Berry, like a Chuck Berry song. Now thinking of my school days, I remember Maybelline. Used to dance with her all night, she was a little sweet 16. Her brother used to chase me, he thought I did, but I never could. I used to call him Little Queenie, his name was Johnny Be Good. I used to hold her and try to mold her, then I got bolder. Her brother used to scold her, left her in the morning, went back to Memphis, Tennessee. You know her brother never found me, and that's alright with me. I went to New York City, trying I could be found. Cut kicks down 66, strolling out of town. Yes, I went to California, just to see what I could see. Well, nobody knew just where I was, and that's alright with me. You know I had a girl on Carol, then I broke with Sweet and Dean. Play the rock and roll music used to kiss me in between. Roll over Beethoven happened to be the favorite song. But we never did much rolling, I didn't stay there long. I used to hold her and try to mold her, then I got bolder. Nadine and I was over, left her in the morning, went back to Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I never saw her face again, and that's alright with me. You know I never saw her face again, and that's alright with me. Okay, now people, here we go. If you're following at home and if you saw the other clip after I sing the first line, I like strawberry, blueberry, whatever, feel free to join me. I like strawberry. I like a blueberry. I like a raspberry. You know I even like a huckleberry. Well, they pick any berry, you can't go wrong. Well, there ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. Roll over Beethoven, Johnny Be Good. Heck, evening, you know I should. Little Donna, love my soul. Come on, hail, hail, rock and roll. Let's rock all night long. Well, there ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. I like strawberry. I like a blueberry. I like a raspberry. You know I even like a huckleberry. Well, you pick any berry, can't go wrong. Well, there ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. Mixing country music with the R&B. Well, it gave us rockabilly, gave us Maybelline. Hail, hail, rock and roll. Oh, no wonder gonna save my soul. Let it rock. Oh, come on. Well, there ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. I tell you, I like strawberry. I like a blueberry. I like a raspberry. Yes, I even like a huckleberry. Now you pick any berry, can't go wrong. There ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. Picking berry, can't go wrong. There ain't no berry like a Chuck Berry song. Whew, all right. Speaking of Chuck Berry songs, this is not a Chuck Berry song, but it sounds an awful, awful lot like one. I don't know if the Chess brothers who owned Chuck Berry's publishing at the time bothered a lawsuit or not. But this was, if you happen to be old enough to remember 45 RPM records where you had a hit single and then a throwaway song. On the B-side, nobody ever paid attention as the rule to B-sides, although there were some good songs if you paid attention. Crystal Ship by the Doors is one example. If anybody remembers the Frigid Pink single, House of the Rising Sun, the B-side of that was pretty good. I'd have almost preferred that to House of the Rising Sun, but nobody ever asked me. Anyway, I'm going to just do a couple verses of this because I know I'm going to flub it up big time, and that's going to wrap it up for this little edition. The KatDaddy55 15th anniversary set. 15 years ago, I went to a place called, I believe it was called Moonshadows Cafe in Waukesha, Wisconsin. They had hosted myself, my former Psycho partner, Jailhouse Johnny, Johnny Vegas, Jono, along with the Queen and Riot Aubin from the Fuchsia Boys. We appeared as the, I think it was the Big Boys Blues Band, the one and only appearance under that alias. That was a really fun night. We did a little polka version of 9 Inch Nails. I'll just give you my taste. We did, you let me violate you, you let me, well, enough of that. If you know the song, you know where I'm going. Anyway, I got a baby that I call my little Donna. Knows just what I wanna. She's got a shape that's really keen. Comes from Pasadena. Love that little Donna. Pretty little girl of mine. I got no problem now with other guys. They seem to a little Donna's mine. We're going several to the surfer's shore. We hear the waves that go forevermore. I got a baby that I call my little Donna. She knows just what I wanna. She got a shape that's really keen. She comes from Pasadena. Love that little Donna. Pretty little girl of mine. Pretty little girl of mine. We went up to the Palisades and hear the rhythm of the surfers wave. And that's what told us changed the world for me. And Mama Donna was a memory. I got a baby that I call my little Donna. She knows just what I want. She got a shape that's really keen. She comes from Pasadena. Love that little Donna. Pretty little girl of mine. 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 And that's it. Short and sweet. KatDaddy55 15th anniversary set. See y'all later, folks. Yes, what a handprint. The FBI probably has it on file.